It's Week 12 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He's the owner of the third most rushing touchdowns league-wide. It's the Browns and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Able to find Renfro here. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Back to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 14-yard line.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's now third down and 16.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of this shotgun, a give to A.J. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off. There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The Browns and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Second and 3 now. From the 27. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Gotta figure out this third down here. Setting up a throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. First down, here's Tua. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Escapes the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns will go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They motion the tight end over. Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing on 3rd. Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at first down here. Here's Tua again. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a chain up the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming. They send Hill right. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Completes this one to Hill. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Browns about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They go play action on first. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Running right, it's Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's dropping back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Miami offense headed out there now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tua off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Tua now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Finds Woods. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Gain of 37 yards.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Tua. Achan reels it in. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. All right, back to the ground game here. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Jake Camarda on to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's got a gain of 6 there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. That brings us to halftime, and these teams